Hello, happy Thursday. I am Intelexx and I'm here with your light and love of the day. I will not be before you long. I just wanted to come on and ask a question. What is it that you want? What do you want? I wanted us to have this last light and love of the day before the year closed out because I wanted us to talk about what we're going to do different in the new year. And it's not about having resolutions and having a bunch of goals and lists of things that you plan to do that you don't never get to. It's about having an action, having the drive, and having the determination and the discipline to make those things happen. So let's say you want to open up a business. Did you figure out what your business name is? Did you look online to see if anybody else has that name? Did you look and check and see what type of business that you want? If there are other people that are doing all of these different things that you want to do, somebody that may be doing something that you want to do, did you look into them? Did you research them and what it is that they're doing? If it's something that's new that nobody else is doing, how are you going to present it to the world? Have you decided to legalize your name, get the LLC or the S Corp, the C Corp? Have you looked into a business account? Have you looked into business funding? Have you looked into mentoring and partnering with other people, getting funding of all types, getting donations, putting the word out there, creating your logo? The list goes on, right? Have you created an action plan for your life? Because you know what the dream is? The dream is the journey. It's what it takes to get there. Those late nights, those early mornings, when you want to get up, when you don't want to get up, when you want to do the work, when you don't want to do the work, when you push yourself anyway, when you rise above emotions. All of these things are a part of the journey, and the journey is the dream, because once you get to your destination, you're going to want to have another destination to get to. It's always the chase. It's always what you're doing to get there, not necessarily actually just getting there, right? So that's my question for you. What it is that you want to do going into this new year? Hopefully, hopefully you have a plan to not be in the same place that you are now than you were before, right? Because we don't want no stagnancy. And when you're stagnant, you are in the same spot as before. So let's not do that, okay? We are here to get better. We're here to grow. We're here to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because when you are comfortable, that means you done made it. You done got to where you want to be. That's it, right? None of us have made it. None of us are where we want to be. And even the ones who are where they want to be are always aiming to do something else, always aiming to be more creative, always aiming to have more in life, to get more, to do more, to see more, to build more, to help more. Like Beyonce, she's always saying how she can reinvent herself, and so many others in different avenues and different fields. There's so many people doing the same things that everybody else is doing in their field, but it looks different. Why? Because they are putting their own spin to it. So all those late nights, all those losses, the griefs, the broken relationships, the missed opportunities, all of the obstacles that you faced is not for nothing, because it's a part of your story and it's a part of your journey. And your story is what makes your life different from somebody else's. You might be doing the same thing as somebody else. You might be a teacher. You might be a doctor. You might be all of these different things, right? But what makes you unique is what you bring to the table, your spin on it. Prince Donnell, for those who may not know who he is, look him up. He's a great influencer, does taxes and so many other things. But one thing that he said that stood out to me was that you can not have to reinvent the car. You could just add rims on it, and that's your way of making it new. So if you're doing something that everybody else is doing and maybe you're discouraged because it's not happening the way you want to, be patient. Because if you are consistent and if you are doing the work, despite how you feel, despite the obstacles that come your way, you are living the dream. And that dream is the journey. It's all about how bad you really want it. If you really want something, and if you really love it, and if you have a passion for it, and you're willing to go the extra mile and continue to go and continue to do and continue to be your genuine self, you will see the results. Jesse Isler said, if you do something 18 minutes a day, you will be better than 95% of everyone else. Once you get it, it's harder to keep it. Never stops. That is true. And that as well, what's his name? His name will come to me, but he said that you could be mediocre at any level, which means millionaires, billionaires can be mediocre because they stop trying. They stop striving to be better. And yes, you have to work to get something, and you also have to work to keep it, right? Once you get it, that's not it. You have to keep going at it. You have to keep working. Life is about work. And once you stop, life don't stop. You stop. You stay stagnant. And we're not about being stagnant in 2023. So in order to do something tomorrow, you have to plan and prepare for it today. So what is your plan? What is your dream? Write it down. Envision it. See yourself doing that or being that person. Opening up that business. Writing that book. Starting your own company. Leaving your 9-to-5. Losing whatever many pounds you want to lose. Toning up. Starting a family or whatever your dream is. Write it down and actually make realistic and reachable goals so that you can accomplish them. If you make 5 goals a day, and it don't have to be nothing big, every single day, and keep at it for 100 days, I promise you, your life will be that much better. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with the question, what do you want? Like, what do you really want? And I want you to really sit, think on it, meditate on it, fast if you have to get your mind clear. But just answer the question for yourself. You don't have to let me know. What do you want? And what are you doing? Action steps, a plan of action for you to actually execute that dream. Because the journey is the dream. And what you do on your journey determines what that outcome will be. But don't look forward so much to the dream that you miss that the dream is the journey. Because once you get to that destination, you're going to want to do something else and do something else and do something else. So keep at it, keep going, keep striving, keep being the best you. Don't lose yourself in the process of trying to get to a certain place, because you'll find yourself when you get there regardless. Thank you. But that is pretty much all that I wanted to share with you. Just remember, the dream is the journey. All those times, all those late nights, those times when you're crying, when you don't understand, when you're lost people and things and places or what have you, the times when you don't feel like doing anything, that is the dream. That is the dream. The journey is the dream. So never forget that. And, be mindful of being present and just really appreciating those small moments, because one day you're going to look back and be like, wow, I really enjoyed myself. Even though it was the hardest moments of my life, it was the best moments of my life. So keep note and keep track. Don't wait for it to be a memory to appreciate it. Appreciate it while it's still here. All right, so just a few announcements. Showcase Your Talent show will be the last Sunday of this month. We are changing it up just a bit. Every other month will be Sundays, and the other months will be Wednesdays. And it will be from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. This month will be the double prize month of $200. So if you are interested, you can sign up with that link in the bio or go to Intelexx.com. There are feature spots as well, sponsor spots, and open mic spots if you just want to share your art. And of course, viewer spots. And all of these options are available upon registration. We have so many different things to offer at Intelexx Artrepreneur Agency, D&D for artists. But if you want to stay up to date on all things Intelexx, definitely subscribe to our email list so that you can be first to know, in the know before anyone else. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, because all of our content is on there as well. And of course, our podcast and so many different things. that we got going on. Yes, Happy New Year's. So many things that we have going on, but definitely connect with us. We have ebooks and so much more. All right, but just a reminder, stay on your journey, stay focused, keep being yourself, do the work, because the work is life. You can't get away from that. It will follow you everywhere you go. Whatever you do the best that you can be, but make sure whatever goals you have, whatever you want to do, whatever it is that you want in life, make a plan for it, make some reachable goals with it, take action, and do what you gotta do to make it happen, okay? Because nobody's gonna make anything in your life happen besides you. If you want more, do more. If you want less, do less, because whatever you put in life is what you're gonna get out. So remember, the journey is the dream. Everything that you're doing now is a part of where you're going to be. So ask yourself if what you're doing now is really worth it, or if you want to do more. It's totally up to you. But don't go into next year with the same mindset, thinking that it's going to be different if you're not different. The change starts with you. All right? I hope you all have a great night, and we will see you all, Lord willing, next year. Start now what you want to see tomorrow. All right? Until next time, I hope you have a great night and an awesome rest of your week. Until next time.